Yeah, what's good? What's good, everybody? The Rebuttal Entertainment in the house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We got my man Light Skin Lou up in here early. You know what I mean? Doing what we do. What's going on, Lou?
Man, what's going on, man? Happy Monday to everybody. Want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in yesterday to the NFL on the Rebuttal Entertainment. We had a blast. Want to thank everybody there. And secondly, like big fella say, come on in and drop a like, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and subscribe. Got a lot to get to today. A lot of stuff going on in boxing. The 130 division. We're gonna break it down. Of curiosity of why this fight happened, but never mind that. There's the fight is gonna happen, and we'll talk about why it's gonna happen and why we think it's gonna happen. Y'all got y'all opinions, and we got ours. So let's get into it, baby.
So let's start it off there. Well, Light Skin Lou, what do you think the fight is going to happen? It might happen.
What's the that song Lil Wayne say? The block is hot. The
Yeah.
block is hot. The heat is on Mr. Bob Arum. I mean, this is at least that's what I think. I think he don't want to be seen not making this fight happen because he already got Terrence Crawford ready to sue him for things of not making fights happen. So I think he wants to be seen doing something good in the public eye, which is good because we get a good fight. So with that being said, I just think that's one of the reasons why this fight is happening. I really believe that.
So you think Bob ain't trying to get false of imprisonment? He want to show the people
Exactly.
that he can make these fights against blacks and whites and blacks and Spanish, and he has no problem with doing it. So he gonna use Shakur Stevenson as the pawn.
Well, if that's what you want to call it, pawn or fish or whatever it is, the fight happening, and I'm happy about it. That's all I care about right now, honestly. The selfish light skinned loose side say, fuck it. If the fight gonna happen, I don't care how it happen, make it happen. Because I really feel like this is a big fight for Shakur. I think this will be another notch that he can carve into being one of the greats. I think it'll be a step up fight from Jamal Herring. I really believe that.
This man in here early today. I'm trying to figure out what I do, man. You know what I
Jose,
mean?
what's up, champ?
You didn't do anything.
Hey,
Okay.
look. Hey, look, Lewis. One thing I realized about Jose, you ain't got to do nothing for him to stir the pot. I think he just like doing it.
I know. I just want to make sure, he coming here rumbling, because I said something about, like I said something about one of the Padres or something, I ain't saying nothing, man, I'm just trying to, take the facts. Why all of a sudden Bob changed his mind that they might make this Valdez fight now. I mean, he said he wasn't, he said Valdez was gonna fight what's that, Narati, right?
Narati, yeah.
I mean, so that's who he's gonna fight, but all of a sudden, since this since the Terrence Crawford situation, Bob had changed the thoughts, Lou.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So okay. I broke down how I feel. I'm curious about how you feel about it. I'm just curious. Let the people know how you feel, champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them know. I feel the same exact way. I feel Bob say, "Well, let me get this good in the public, man. I put this in the public eye that I'm trying to make these fights. Instead of making these Spanish on Spanish fights all the time, I need to make this fight and get in good grades and let people know that I don't want to lose my young black fighters because of all this bull crap and all this lawsuit. So I'm going to make this fight. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let everybody know that I can make these fights. I'm not a racist. You like Crawford them saying I am. I cost him money and shit like that. If that's the case, why am I making this fight? You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, Bob, you wasn't going to make this fight until this lawsuit, and that's facts. Because you go back on the tape, Shakur Stevenson even said that Bob wasn't going to make the fight. Bob wanted, a guy from 126 to move up to fight Valdez. Yeah. So that's what's going on, Lou. That's my thoughts on it.
Well, guess what? That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Just so happened we share the same motherfucking opinion. Because you know what? It's funny because when you accused of doing something and then you come right out and do the opposite of what you was accused of, usually that's a telltale sign. You know you was wrong and you're gonna try to and right the ship. I give him credit for that. I do. I give him credit for trying to right the ship, giving us a good fight and fixing whatever it is that your ass being sued for. I love it. You don't get no better than this, man. Don't get no fucking better.
Jose say he's still eating the cowboy humble pie. Yeah, I know how to feel, Cap. I do. I show up with a spoon. Yeah, man. So Jose, what you think about the Valdez Shakur fight, man? Bob just made it. You think it's going to be made now? Or why on the suddenly is it being made? You know what I mean? You know, everybody has their opinion, Lou. Everybody has their opinion. And that's our opinion. I just really think he wasn't going to make that fight until this lawsuit happened. You know what I mean?
That's right.
He was for another Mexican to come up and get that belt instead of giving it to the black man. You know, but he was forced. They forced his hand now to make some of these fights. You know what I mean? So it's too late for Crawford, but it's not too late for the other young guys he got up and coming.
There's a lot of people out there that might be thinking that Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson is in cahoots together to set it up. I mean, that's what I was hearing online today. I mean, I don't know how far I'm gonna stand behind that, but it's just a coincidence that all this stuff is happening once the legal system get involved to some degree, you know. You can believe what you want to believe, but just whatever you believe, just have facts behind it, man. That's all I say. Just have facts.
Yeah, you never know what's going on, man. You know, but I don't believe, you know, that Shakur ain't thinking about that. But you know, you never know. But Shakur don't get nothing out of it. But now he get a fight. You know what I mean? But you never know what's going on in these people's minds, man. But I tell you now, this is going to trigger a whirlwind of things going on in Top Rank. I'm telling you that now. You know what I mean? So maybe we ain't got to worry about our guys Shoo no more. Maybe Shoo going to get the fights, Lou. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not just the Mexican on Mexican fights.
Yeah. And sometimes, like you said, you really don't have to worry about certain people. If they have the right people behind them and the right people pulling the strings to hold Bob accountable, you know, that's a good thing to have, because you will never be in a situation where you get the fights that you so deserve. Like Sean Bay Mitchell said last week, he called Don up. Look, make the fight, make this fight happen, or I'm gonna get a new manager. You know, you got somebody in your corner, if not yourself, to do that, then I think you won't be caught, you know, not getting the fights that you really need.
Yeah, I agree, man. Jose said, I don't think it's Bob. Oscar called him out after the Burchett fight. He wanted Shakur fight. Bob is a greedy bastard that tried to squeeze money out of undefeated fighters before they lost. All right.
Okay, Jose, I can roll with that. I mean,
everybody got their opinion. It's something historically he's done. Bob stretches big fights out. Yeah. Bob 90 years old, trying to keep all that money to himself, man. It's bad. He can't die with it. I mean, but he's damn sure going to try to die with it, man. But, you know, I think it's the accumulation of Bob and the rest of these fighters, man. You know, something like I said, they know who's a tough fight for them. A lot of them ain't got the successful fortitude to fight these tough fights, man. I'm telling you, they ain't stupid, Jose. They know these motherfucking fights. These dudes know Shakur gonna be a tough task for him, unless he on this.
That T.
Unless he got the, you know, the Valdez T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he got his super strength with the Valdez T. But if it happens, man, that's good. You know?
Yeah, like Jose said, after that Burchett fight, it was a very impressive knockout. Matter of fact, I think it was not nominated for one of the best knockouts of the year. It was tough. So when you knock a guy out like that, you do get the confidence to like, okay, I'm gonna call this guy out, which he did, and I'm glad that he did, because it puts online on notice that this is one of the fights that need to happen. Because once you see Valdez knock out Burchett, you're like, well, damn, you know, who else in this division? Whoever better than Shakur Stevenson. So I mean, I like the idea of the fight about to happen. I love it, man. It's good for boxing.
Exactly, it is. But you know us. We gotta wait till the shit sign, sealed, and delivered, man. Sign, sealed, and delivered. Bob must have broke bank to get Valdez to take this fight. That's what I'm saying. Man, what's up, Dante? What's going on, Champ?
Dante, what's up, Champ? Happy Monday to you, man.
A lot of people's going to feel that way, Lou.
Yeah.
A lot of people's going to feel that way. You know, because like I said, Bob wasn't going to make this fight. That's why he mentioned Ayati. You know what I mean? So that's why Shakur was mad and pissing the bitch. He's like, why would you do that? And I'm right here. I'm at 130. You trying to let this Mexican fight a 126 pounder when both of us are 130, we can unify the division. You know what I mean? It just don't make sense. But what do sense make when it comes to Bob Arum? You know what I mean? So they cornered him, Lou. I think they cornered Bob. Said, well, Bob, you're gonna have to do something, man, because you know the reputation is dingling down now, man, because you're gonna have to either make this fight or make something, you know, to show the public that you're not racist, show them that you're trying to make fights and shit like that. And Bob said, okay, well, Valdez, you're gonna have to take one for the team, homie.
Yeah, you got to go and get your ass kicked, because I really think that's how the fight gonna turn out. But we'll talk about that later. We still discussing the business side of it. I just feel like, you know, with Bob Arum, it's a lot of people watching. It's a lot of people that wants to sign Top Rank. But when you got news like this surfacing around saying, I'm not promised to get the big fights, because every fighter that signs want a promising career, and they should. This is what they do for a living. And then when you got these new guys and people that's managing them, like, damn, he racist. You know, he's not gonna get you the fights that you want. He gonna hold you and squeeze you, like you say, squeeze all the juice out of you before you get a big fight. That's not a good look, man. That's not a good look.
Yeah. Exactly. He's gonna try to squeeze it all out of you, man. He's gonna try to make the Mexican fight the Mexicans to try to, because you know his motto always has been, Mexicans sell better than blacks. You know what I mean? He's not the only one that feel that way. So he's gonna try to get these fights to try to squeeze every juice out of these guys. He let the black guy make them, you know, get the biggest share and start making him some money. And it's so unfortunate that's the way it is, but you know, that's where it comes when it comes to Bob Arum and Top Rank. You know what I mean? They just do a lot of shit differently. You know, Bob is a smart man. Believe that. Bob is a smart man. Don't think that he's not. Bob is a fucking man. He ain't bullshitting. And he gonna do what's best for his business. You know that, Lou.
That's right.
I don't think that Valdez wanted the Vopson fight. Bob made that. But Shakur was fighting for a title, trying to make it bigger, but Lou said Valdez, how? Bob buys up division. Because he was ducking. Well, know how? He didn't have this as an advantage no more. That's how he was ducking. He didn't have that as an advantage no more. So he had a Valdez T, and he knew they couldn't change that shit for him. That's why he didn't want that problem. But you know, I'm not gonna blame Valdez on this. Bob could make the fight. Bob didn't make the fight. Bob wanted him to fight a smaller guy. I mean, that's what it was. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that shit is right out in the open. So he makes those fights to get his worth. Yeah, I guess so. That's what you want to say. He does. Light Skin Lou looks sad today. What's going on?
Man, whatever.
Yeah. Jose say also check your cash out. I hope it's enough to buy me some Valdez tea. No, it's enough to give me some Valdez tea.
I don't know. And some crabs too.
And some crabs too, because I talked to my doctor today. She said it wasn't the crabs. It's not the crabs.
There you go. That's what you need, champ.
Good
health and good wealth, baby.
Thank you, Jose, for the cash out, man. I appreciate it. Even though you know it's all good, Valdez gonna get. Even if he was ducking or not. We're going to see. We're going to see now if he was ducking. Know what I mean, Lou? It's coming. If they fight, Lou, what's going on?
Well,
if it happens,
I got Shakur Stevenson. It's not going to be as bad as Jamar Herring, because Valdez got some pop and he has a little more fight. He's a younger fighter, a more skilled fighter. But I got Shakur Stevenson having his way with him. I'm even willing to say at this moment, a unanimous decision or a late round stoppage, man. Shakur Stevenson he's just too quick, too skilled. He just got the whole package, man. And I think this is going to be the night where he comes out and he shows that he's to be reckoned with. I really believe that.
Dante said, I do got a question though. How Bob put in Crawford contract to fight Spence and Spence not on top rank? I don't remember that. How you gonna put in? I don't know about that. I guess he guaranteed him in his contract he can try to make the fight. That's what he did. So if he put that in his contract, he guaranteed him that I'm going to try to make that fight. And if that was in there, why he do that? I don't know why he did that. Jamal say Bob is fucked up. He be holding everything back. Yeah, he's 90 years old, man. It's hard to get them old motherfuckers out their ways, man.
Stuck on their ways, man.
Exactly. How's it hanging? Felt boxing enthusiast. What's up, champ?
My guy, boxing enthusiast. What's up, champ?
Yeah, man. Boxing enthusiast up in the house doing this thing. Jose said, always nothing but love, Lou and light skin. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. So we talking about Valdez, Bob, Shakur Stevenson. The fight might happen now, but why? Why do you think all of a sudden that Bob ARUM changed his mind? The feed, Lou, the feed, eat. The feed
yes,
Valdez
right.
to Shakur Stevenson. All of a sudden, one of his Mexicans, he loved the Mexicans, Lou. Why all of a sudden, y'all, Bob ARUM changed his mind? Inquiring minds want to know, and we're going to tell you on the Rebuttal Entertainment.
That's right, because we already told y'all.
Exactly. He said, tell Hearn I want my money back. The zone ain't showing no fights.
Dante crazy, man. But yeah, man, if you just get in here, man, drop a like, man. Me and Big Fella in here, we discussing on not that the fight is happening, but why. We both said how we felt, and we gonna challenge you guys in the chat to feel what we feel or feel what you want to feel. It's your opinion. Why do you think that this fight all of a sudden happened? Could it be that Terrence Crawford is suing Bob ARUM, and then all of a sudden Bob ARUM says, shit, I got to make this fight happen to get them, you know, from thinking about me and the shit that I did wrong. So I'm just curious of how y'all feel out there. But yeah, hey Lewis, it doesn't matter, honestly. The fight is happening, dog.
Yeah,
it's happening.
It's fighting. They gonna fight. So I don't care what they say now. So it doesn't even matter. You know, I don't know, man. Bob done did it, so he ain't got no choice but to make him fight now, man. And hopefully they get the rumbling. They sign but Lou, until they sign their contract, we can't say nothing, man. Tell him yourself, homie. I got a 5-stick left allowed. I only pay for Taylor and Fury fight.
That's right, boxing enthusiast. I rode with you on that one, champ.
But through the funny. Shakur is clearly the favorite. A left hook fighter landing on a southpaw is tough. And Shakur has the jab and control the distance. Exactly. Exactly. So, Valdez going to have to get in there and get in between and try to make it dirty. His way is to fight Shakur. He always said, he don't like being hit.
Nah, he
don't like being hit, man. So
he's effective in cutting the ring off. Yeah, he has an effective way of cutting off the ring. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that to Shakur, but like you said, Lewis, that's what he's got to do. Because he damn sure about not try to outbox him. Because he definitely would lose that. He's going to have to cut the ring off and make it dirty, man. That's what I feel for right now.
Yeah, he better, man, because it's going to be a long day because, Shakur going to keep that jab in him, keep his distance, man, and it's going to be a long day. They're going to pot shot him to death like he always do. Pop, pop, pop.
Exactly.
he never hate it. Pop, pop, pot shot. And that's all they do is pot shot the motherfucker. And pivot on out. I think Shakur really wants to fight them all. Anytime, any place, Bob thinks Valdez can beat Shakur, but I don't. Oh, I know that's right, man. So
you and me both.
If Bob feed exactly, Luke, but Bob feeding him to Shakur. What do you think about Bob? He getting out his own ways. He changing.
Yeah.
He changed it. He tried to change for the good.
Change by force. How about this? Change by force. Because like you say, man, like I said earlier, you got to understand, people are watching him. He wants the newest up and coming fighters. Like he just signed our guy, Young Shushu. You know, so it's always a young talent out there willing to get signed. And how do you look in their eyes when you're being exposed like this to some degree? You want to go out the next time you get a chance to fix it. You want to fix it so you can keep these up and coming talent signed to your label.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, man. Yeah, you're right. So that's what I just said might help Shushu. You know, now Bob see that people ain't gonna have that shit. They got their eye on him. So he got a lot of young fighters, man. Bob got a lot of young fighters. So he gonna try to do what's best for them now, man. Maybe this might be the turning point of Top Rank, Luke. This might be the turning point. Maybe Bob will see what's going on, and he be like, man, you know, I'm getting old, so let me make these things good for these guys, man. You know, it's time for a change. He ain't listening to Michael Jackson. They ain't listening to everybody else. It's happening because of lawsuit Bob got on Bob. Bud got on Bob. He needs some proof that he's not racist, and who better to show that is Bud, man, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson said on Twitter, he said on Twitter, keep me out of that shit.
That's right.
That's what he said. You know, but I totally agree with that. Valdez struggled with so she lost to hell. yeah. But you know, I'm happy for the young guy. All I want next, if Gary Russell win, I want Shakur and Gary Russell to go through. You know, maybe either Gary can be passing it on to the younger, or they show them that they still got work to do, Lou.
Yeah, he can either expose them or pass the baton to him. Either ways, I think it's another good fight that needs to happen.
Exactly. He ain't got that much time, Lou.
No, he don't.
Ain't got that much time.
I think Russell got at least probably a year and a half. Yeah. 2 or 3 more fights at the most, then it's time to cash out. I said 2 or 3 more fights at the most, and then cash out for Gary Russell.
2 or 3 more fights.
Yeah, and I would want them to be good fights, man. Like this fight right here with Mayorga, I wanted to see him get a warm-up fight and then attack 2 good fighters and then roll out. Because at this point he'd be older.
So who
he'd
would
be in his between Shakur Stevenson and Gary Russell. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. If he's gonna go at 130, shit, you got Santa Cruz. You got Chris Colbert. If he's gonna come up to 130, you know, because I think Santa Cruz moved up, right? Or he moved down.
Nah, Santa Cruz went back down to 126.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he went back down.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He did. That's a good question, man. I would have to look at the names to see what would be a good other 2 fights for Gary Russell, but I would like to see him go off into the sunset, man, the right way, and not fighting every 2 years. I just want to see him go out with style, man.
Yeah, because he ain't got a couple more years left, man. That's why I want him to do what he gonna do. Do what he gonna do, man. Because the other thing is not, he said he wanted defining fights, Lou. That's what he just said. He wanted to go out fighting defining fights, and what better than Shakur, Leo Santa Cruz, and maybe somebody else. Devin Haney Tank, but getting that one. Just one of them. Jose said, hey, I paid early and stirred early because I knew I had to leave. I just wanted to show support. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Thanks,
Jose.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry about the Cowboys, man. Better luck next year. Look lost. Hey, we got to keep on working, champ. Our team just got to keep on working, man. We know what team won't be in there, though. We ain't saying no names. Oh, man. Russell getting Colbert next, PBC saying. So he's going to fight a tall, long-arm Chris Colbert who's going to run 50,000. That's going to be a difficult fight for Gary because Chris Colbert just going to run. Gary got to chase the nigga down.
He's going to do the Rigo. He's going to do the Rigo.
Yeah, exactly. That motherfucker really run. You talking about that dude really run.
So how did you feel like this Shakur Stevenson and Valdez fight going to pan? How you think it's going to pan out for you? You heard me? You muted.
Yeah. Man, I think it's gonna be good, Lou. I think he fight Colbert. Colbert going because Colbert long, got them long arms. He gonna be running backwards from little Gary Russell. You know what I mean? It's just pathetic, man. You know what I mean? Get in there and fight. You fighting an old man, 34 years old, ain't fought no more. You know what I mean? It just ain't fought what, Lou? What fought? Once a year? Once every 2 years?
Yeah, man.
And they're gonna run. If they're gonna run their behinds off, Lou. Oh my, but man, Lou. If this fight happened, it started because of me and you, Lou. We're gonna take it. Because of the rebuttal entertainment said we is not having it in 2022. These guys gonna have to fight. We is not having this bull crap no more, and we gonna protest, and we ain't need to come to the fights, Lou. We ain't need going to the fight.
That's right. I think they got the email we sent them. We said we ain't having this shit no more. We're gonna stop paying. We're gonna stop paying y'all mine. We're gonna stop using, paying for the cable, the pay-per-view fights. Until y'all do right by me, everything y'all do gonna fail. And they got the email, and that's why they coming out with these fights, man. Like you said, man, the fights don't happen until the sign on the dotted line. But goddamn it, I like to know that it's a chance the fight gonna happen. You got Charlo and Canelo allegedly. Now you got Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez fight allegedly. So I'm good with allegedly. I'm good with that. As long as they trying to iron it out and make these fights happen.
They thinking about it. I feel you. Exactly. Jose say, I'm out. I accept the Cowboys loss and I never give up on them. I take my hit in the jaw. Oh, just don't let it be hit too hard, baby. Gary got 2 more good fights. They ain't got about 3. You know what I mean? Got about 3 in him. He got about 3 good fights in him, Lou. Boston Studio say, I got a feeling with the Massayor, he is a ferocious motherfucker. Boston all about timing. Gary nearing the time and inactive. Yeah, I told Lou that too. I got a little different kind of feeling about this fight.
Yeah, Boxing Enthusiast, this big fella said the same thing off air, man. He was like, the only thing that's bothering him with the fight is the inactivity. And like you said, in any sports, timing is everything. If you catch the person on the right time, on the right night, shit can happen. So I definitely agree with that, Boxing Enthusiast.
Exactly. So let me add, if Shakur beats Oscar, then Gary Russell Jr. calls him out, and Bob hires Shakur, and they use the NBF, no black fighters. Is it a promoter looking out for prospect, stirring it up? Oh, of course. Bob do not. First of all, they're gonna say, Al Heyman and Bob. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Secondly, that's the what is it, Lou? Award. What did we call that shit? What's common award? High risk, low reward.
Yeah,
that fight is Gary and Shakur.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Jamal said Shakur and they beat down. Okay.
Okay, Jamal.
And now against no motherfucking Gary, that's for sure.
No, not against Gary. Not against Gary. I was saying Valdez.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Jamal. Now LB got to get in together, put Tank in there with somebody. Yeah, that's what we're working on, man. Hopefully LB gets Tank up, man. Go Cowboys. Go sit your ass right on the couch like they're supposed to do in the playoffs. Is this a Falcon fan, Lou, who ain't make the playoffs?
Hey, you notice I'm not saying nothing to nobody who didn't make the playoff. I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to, keep it moving.
That's what we said. We ain't going to say nothing to nobody who didn't make the playoff about football. Yeah, you're right.
I ain't going to give him the energy.
Gary is elite, though. He said Gary is elite. Yeah, Gary is elite. I would love to see if Gary passed this, man. I think he would. It's going to be on grit. You know what I mean? I'd love to see Gary fight in Oscar Valdez and Shakur fight. Bob was like, well, Shakur, I'm going to feed you to Gary, but that's a high risk, no reward there. What do you think about that? Or you rather go the other route and fight Chris Colbert? That's the fight you ought to be fighting right there.
You sounded like his ass too, man.
Oh,
Words and
man.
everything.
That's exactly how I say. Jay say both of us wasted a playoff spot. Yeah, hey, that's all. It's better for us to waste it than somebody else.
Exactly.
I don't think Barry would get one of them young champs unless he looks like his skills. I know that's what they waiting on, Dante. Waiting to see if Gary Russell Jr.'s skills slip. You know, that's what they waiting on, Lou. They waiting to see skills slip, and if they see, oh wait, look, they like this. They like this, Lou. They turn real close.
What they looking for?
Yeah. That don't look like the fastest hands in boxing no more. Maybe we can get at that now. You know, he ain't blocking no punches either. He look like he getting old. All right, let's feed him to the shots.
Yeah. And okay. So to play the other side of that, Gary go out here in 4 or 5 rounds and shoe shine this motherfucker and knock him out. Guess what? Ain't nobody calling him. Ain't nobody calling him because they like, damn, like you said, high risk, low reward. That's what they looking at.
Exactly. You know that's what they did. They said, "Oh no, we ain't doing that shit. High risk, no. That man still no super sharp. You know what I mean? We thought we kept him slipping, but he ain't slipping, Lou. He ain't slipping."
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
No, man, that ain't
the
happening.
only person that dominated Gary was Lomachenko. That's the only time I seen Gary a fighter get at Gary. Every other fight, Gary was doing his thing. That's the only fight he lost.
Yep.
So
exactly.
yeah, I just want to see him go out in style, man. Go out in style on top.
Yeah. About to say people bring up the Loma Gary fight, but Gary had an injury. Yeah, he had to make that way. He had all kinds, but I still think
I was gonna bring that up.
Gary, that still to be a tough fight. You know what I mean? And still only lost majority decision. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
JA back with another one. Later, Jose, talk to you. Thanks for the cash out, champ.
Yeah, later, champ.
I always support Jose, support my support Miami so Valdez teeth through the cash out. I thank you, Jose. JA, if Gary gets stopped, they're going to blame the layoff. No, they're going to blame his father and his son's death. I mean, his father and his brother's death, and he ain't been training, stuff like that. And it is what it is. I just watched the whole press conference they did before we came on, Lou. And, you know, that they kept asking him questions about his father and his brother's death and stuff like that. So that's what they probably about his father and his brother. Yeah. Salute Rebuttal Entertainment and Light Skin.
What's up, Shamar? How you feeling, champ? Happy Monday.
We talk about what do y'all think made by ARUM change his motherfucking mind about the fight. We got our idea. We said our idea. Terrence Crawford lawsuit. In other words, we got our idea, man. So what made Bob ARUM feed Valdez to Shakur Stevenson? I still want to see Gary fight Tank or Leo. Well, J.A., I'm with you on that one, but he ain't fighting Tank. He'll fight Leo before he fight Tank. Mayweather got his foot stuck in the ground on that one. Gary was hurt, and he put Loma on his ass. Yeah, and they ain't count that shit. Yeah, exactly.
That's some bullshit right there.
I didn't know his dad passed. No, his dad ain't passed. His brother passed away. His father got his foot amputated in December. I thought he just had a leg amputated. No. His brother passed away, but his father got his foot amputated. His brother passed away, 5 months ago, I think. 4 or 5 months ago. So he got a lot weighing on his shoulder, but like he said, he's not going to use that as no excuse, you know.
Nah, because he's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? He's tough.
I hate to say it, man. And I say it all the time, man. When people, I have so many friends and family, and people die, man. It's like we're immune. I'm immune to it. I swear. People say you don't show no remorse. I see people die every single fucking day, man. I mean, it's like you're immune to it, even your own family. You know, I guess where you're born and raised, man.
Yeah,
It
people.
ain't that you get used to that shit.
Yeah, everybody handle death differently, man. Yeah, some people that's emotional, some people that's not. You know, either ways, it is what it is. Like you say, it ain't the first time, it ain't gonna be the last time. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Cause Shakur is up next. They need to make him a star so they can make it look like they not racist. Yeah, exactly.
There you go, Shamar. Thanks for sharing that with us. What's up,
Hey,
Tony?
look, everybody knows Tony in the house. Everybody knows what Bob trying to do, man. I mean, it is what it is. Cause like I said before, Bob ain't want to feed Shakur to him. Bob want to feed Shakur to Navarrete. Okay. Condolences to him and his family. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. One of his brothers. Now his father get a leg amputated, man. And he's been training himself. His younger brother's training him. And so if he do lose, he do got some of an excuse.
Yeah,
But he ain't gonna
I just don't have him
take
using
it.
that though. Nah, he ain't gonna take. He's
Exactly.
gonna say he lost. He lost because he lost. He's a better fighter tonight. But I ain't got him losing.
Exactly.
I got him winning the fight. That's just my take on it. But like I said, man, Gary been out for a while. On the right night, anything can happen. But if I had to put the house on it, it's gonna be with Gary. Because like I said, this other guy, McGoy, he gets hit a lot. He's high energy, but he gets hit a lot. And I think Gary gonna capitalize on those mistakes that he make.
Exactly. That's what Gary said. Gary said, the guy's high energy. He ain't got no other way to fight but to come forward. Come forward. And he say, and all I'm gonna be doing. So, J.A. say, I'm like that too from growing up in the military. Death has always been around me. So it's just another day from exactly, man. I hate to say it. I have real people close, man, family people. I stepfather, like it. I say it to myself too sometimes. I'm like, damn, it's just another. It just another
It just
thing,
happens so
man.
much now, man. Especially with COVID, man. A lot of shit going on, man. So it's the norm now, almost.
Exactly. Buried my brother 8 months ago, and I'm like, it's just like another natural thing. It's crazy. Plus Valdez looking bad now since he popped dirty. I know, and guess who got the tea? He shipped me, Lou. You got your Valdez tea? He shipped
I
me and
ain't get
Lou
a
some
chance to
Valdez
make
tea. Yeah, so he ain't got that shit, Shamar. He ain't got that shit to use against Shakur, man. So let me double advocate, Lou. Let's say Valdez shocked. Would it be a shock to the world if Valdez win?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is supposed to be a coming out party. Because this is supposed to be a coming out party for Shakur Stevenson. I even said at the beginning of the show, I just feel like this is the fight where it's going to make him and put him up on another notch. If Valdez win, that will be a shock. I just me personally don't see him having a chance of winning. That's just my take. And it would be surprising if he did. I just feel like at the end of the day, supreme confidence for Shakur Stevenson, superior boxer, great skills. I just don't see Valdez winning this fight. But if he does, I'll be shocked. I would definitely be shocked.
Yeah, exactly. But if it do, what's next for Shakur? He got to go back to the drawing board.
Go back to the drawing board. See, that's the thing.
He's young. He went. I mean, about that young.
Yeah, you get a chance to redeem yourself, man. You get a chance to redeem yourself. Just because you lose don't mean that it's over. You still young, and you still have something to build on. Just because you lost to an undefeated fighter if you lose. Okay, let's put that out there. Valdez is undefeated, right? 30-0, 23 knockouts. You ain't lose to just know anybody. Valdez is coming off a fight before that. He knocked the guy out, impressive knockout. So you wouldn't feel bad about lose. At least I wouldn't lose to a guy that's a champion, and you can move on from it. Yeah, that's the thing that I don't.
He had. What's that, Lou?
Nah, you went out for a minute. I couldn't hear you. You stalled for a minute.
Okay. Hey, what?
No, I said that it's okay to lose to a champion. This guy's a champion. Valdez is a champion. I don't have him winning it, but if you lose to him, you lose to a champion. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's the way we hope people take it now. You know what I mean? You lose
Yeah.
to a champion, man, but a lot of these guys don't take it. You know, you just go back to the drawing board. You ain't up but 23 years old. I mean, Shakur, 22, 23 years old, something like
23
that.
years
24, one
old.
of them. Yeah, so people need to dare to be great, man. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about him, man. I don't think he's going to lose the fight. I just think, you know, I think it's going to be a tougher fight than people think he's going to be. You know what I mean? Because Valdez got some heart, man.
He do.
Even though Shakur going to pop shot his head to death, I think Valdez got a lot of heart to keep himself in the fight, Lou, to keep himself stable in the fight. And you know, you jab him. You got to get in there, Lou. Valdez going to have to get up in there.
Yeah, you're going to have to cut that ring off. Hey, look, if he don't, it's going to be a Lionel Richie fight, baby, all night long. Because Shakur Stevenson has...
What's Lionel Richie, Lou?
All night long, baby. All night long. If he don't cut that ring off. Fighters like Shakur Stevenson, you got to come in with a game plan and execute it all night. You can't just do it half the fight because this guy has supreme boxing skills, man. And if you don't come and try to execute that game plan, he gonna pop shite you and move, get in and get out. And boy, you know it, you 5 or 6 rounds down, 3 or 4 rounds down, and then you're gonna have to really put the press on. And that's where his boxing skills gonna come into check. So if I was Valdez and I was his corner, make it ugly, make it dirty, cut the ring off on him, man.
Yeah, and he showed it. He don't like dirty fight. He don't like people. He said it himself, man.
He said it.
People hitting him. You know what I mean? So you got to make it dirty, like Lou said, man. You got to make it dirty. You got to make that nigga hit him in his pretty little face. He don't like getting hit in that pretty face. Oh no, Lou.
That's
you hit him in the little face, he might start doing a Ringo, Lou. I don't know what's going on Valdez, man. Box Enthusiast is in the house. Lou, Box Enthusiast is in the house.
Hey, so, what's up,
I don't know what's going on with him, man. Hopefully
he look like he gaming right now. He look like he gaming.
Oh, he got head. Like a professional now.
Yes, sir.
He got his rebuttal entertainment hat on and everything.
Let me play that.
J.A. Valdez lost that fight for real. I hear you, J.A. Yeah. Robertson got beat J.A. yeah. So y'all think he lost to Roberson? Yeah, that was that fight that he did lose.
Yeah, man. A lot of people said it was a draw, man. A lot of people said it was a draw.
Was banging Valdez's ass, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they gave him that fight, man.
Yeah, I hear like an echo or something.
They gave him that fight. That's positive. He trying to do hardware, got his new earplugs up in there. Damn, J.A., you right like shit. He did lose that fight, man. I just kind of think about it, man. That last fight, dude was wearing his ass out, man. Damn, Lou, I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, but you got to think he has that complexion for the protection in his corner, man. You know that, man.
He got the complexion in his corner.
So let me ask you this, Lewis. Okay, you're Shakur Stevenson handlers, right? And you know Valdez has been popped with PEDs. Are you doing Vada? What are you saying to Shakur? What do you advise? Yeah. You have to.
You know what's coming? His handler, I was saying. I got on the black guy. The black guy, Luke. Come on, man.
You talking about? You breaking up? You breaking up?
I ain't breaking up, nigga. The black guy. The black guy that help him.
Oh, you talking about K? Coach K?
No. The one that promotes him.
Oh shit!
The one that I didn't come to, man. Lose slow, man. Damn. Oh man. You know the guy that used to be the drug dealer or whatever. Prince.
Oh, Jay Prince. Jay Prince. Right? Jay Prince. Yeah.
Jay Prince. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Prince, man. Thank you, man. Lou losing it, man. Jay Prince is will help that shit, Lou. Jay Prince will help Shakur. He ain't gonna let them fuck him like that, man. You know that. He ain't gonna play that that he ain't going that way, man. Even though he be doing some crazy, he be making some crazy decisions, man. But Jay Prince ain't gonna have that. So I think he'll have Shakur to do Valdez. When you know this dude pop for that stuff, just don't listen to Suleiman. Because Suleiman can raise that Bruno level, man. So that's how they clear. That's the fight that they cleared him to fight. If I'm right now, J.A., that's the fight that they cleared him to fight after he popped dirt. They talk about it wasn't no. I'm like, people like, what the fuck made Mauricio Suleiman doctor? This your profession. He said that didn't help Valdez. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? That didn't help him. What helped him then? Man, I mean, man, that's crazy, man. So I don't know what's going on with that, man. Ain't no way in the world he's gonna tell me that them drugs that they found in his system wasn't gonna help him beat that guy and shit like that. And I don't know, man. These people be making some stupid things, man. But it is what it is, man. So that's what that was, man. Now that shit coming, it getting real clear now. Look, if you take that brick wall from your background, you can talk better.
No, your Wi-Fi choppy. It's like you keep
Yeah, but your shit went out, nigga. That's that cheap shit.
Would y'all tell him his Wi-Fi is choppy, man? Because you be like
choppy,
this.
I can say it.
But no, I think that
what they say, Lou got that 7-Eleven Wi-Fi.
It's paid up for the year. Shit. But no, like I was saying, man, I think Valdez should be mandatory, man. Especially if you've been popped before. That shit's got to be mandatory, man. Because, like you said, a lot of people are looking at him going into this fight. And I know I would be, especially if he was popped with PEDs in your last fight. They was looking at him sideways going into that last fight, man. I mean, he won, but I personally wouldn't have let the fight go on. I'd have let that shit clear up out of his system like it's COVID. You know what I'm saying? And then had a fight.
Exactly, but yeah, like I was saying before you got off, Jay Prince ain't having that shit, man. Jay Prince going. If I'm Jay Prince, we doing Valdez.
All day.
I mean, ain't nothing you can tell me. Yeah, exactly. That dude had Valdez's face all lumped up. Y'all right, them motherfucker. Had him lumpity lump. How many? Hey, what's that John Lou? How many lumps do you want?
About three or four.
Man,
hey, we just told our age on that shit, man.
He banged that ass. I want to say, fight nice, boys. Tony, go on somewhere. Oh man, must be the longest. Yeah, about the There's got to be something, man. So yeah, man. So we in here. Another good fight might be made. Well, at least they talk. Look, y'all. At least they talking about the fight.
Exactly.
At least they talking about Canelo and Jamal Charlo and Tyson Fury and Usyk now, and at least they talking about these fights. At least we do know one fight is made. Jamal Charlo Castillo 2, that's made. So Lou, at least they talking about these fights.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Until they sign on the solid line, we can't say nothing. But you know what, Lou? I heard something today that made me proud, man. I listened to. I was in BF. I went to BF joint for a minute. Let's see what he was talking about. And he talking about his favorite fighter, his second favorite, whatever, Devin the Dream Haney. And I totally agree with what he said, Lou. And I said this shit a long time ago. Devin Haney should stop begging fights. They using his little ass. They know he want that belt so much. He want to be unified so much. His father so fucking stupid. They can't see this shit, man.
So you think they just looking past? They want the belt so much that they're looking past what's being done to them.
He's using them
to make the fight happen.
He's using them, man. I think he's using them because I really think now he's gonna fight Loma. I tell you. They keep telling them to do this, do that. Devin agree to everything, and they say Devin agreeing to everything, and he still ain't making the fight. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. But Kambosos out there well and remember I told y'all that Djokovic, he tried to get in Australia, but he ain't having shots.
Mm-hmm.
And they told him that no, brother. He tried to petition. The court said no. So he left the play.
So you saying Devin Haney and
Australia ain't playing that shit, man.
You saying Devin Haney and what's his name's gonna fight? That's gonna be the next fight. Who did you say?
I said Kambosos and Lomachenko probably be the next fight.
Okay.
That's what I
got
said.
that too. Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, it might be the next fight. Haney better show Kambosos the money. Better talk to her. Yeah, he better talk to his daddy, his promoter. You know what I mean? He get promotions, but you know, they ain't promoting nothing. That Matchman running that shit. Get to him. But Kambosos using them, Lou. This is the second time I told him that if he listen to me, he'll be all right, Lou. Drop the
He need to
stop letting them call you all kinds of names. You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about Idaho champion, rainbow belt, softball belt. We're going to name that motherfucker the BFTEFGHI belt. You know what I mean? Drop that belt and say, look, we're going to give all the belts to Kambosos. Now let's go fight for him. I don't want no belts no more. Stop paying the sanction for a fucking rainbow belt. He's young. He pressed. He a press little motherfucker. Man, stop being a press little nigga. You know what I mean? Drop that shit. Your father ain't he telling your young ass. You know what I mean? Drop all it. You know what I mean? Tell him now I ain't no champion. I ain't paying no sanction. Who won it? All right, Kambosos, you the undisputed at 40. Let's do it. You the undisputed. Steady. Yeah, I'm the champion. I know all this bullshit. Get out of here.
Yeah, Kambosos he control his destiny, man. He's undisputed, man. So he control his destiny. That's why I don't understand why no opponent hasn't been chosen yet, man. But like you said, I think it's a lot of politics. I think they both trying to get the best deal for each other, which I respect. But shit, don't have us waiting too long, man. Because then we're gonna be we're gonna be on to the next fight. You know, that's how I feel.
And he keeps saying, you know, politics, and Kambosos keeps saying, I want you to come to Australia and fight for all these fans. Nigga, all what fans? Australia ain't even having a lot of fans come over that motherfucker. So stop waiting. So all of them is lying, Lou. Everybody's lying. You know what I mean? Everybody's lying about all this shit, man. Australia, go Google Australia and see what's their guideline for COVID. You know what I mean? And what's the guideline for letting people up in there? And what's the guideline for capacity, seating? Man, tell Kambosos is lying. Devin, move on. You know what you do? You know what you do, Lou? You take them away from him. You try to if Loma got some want to fight Loma, I try to fight Loma. That's what I do.
Shit,
I'm going to Loma and Ryan Haney.
I get what you're saying because
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you show interest in the fight because that's what it is. You know, that's what boxing is about. You show interest that you want to fight this guy, but I wouldn't hold on too long to keep on taking whatever they throwing at me. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to move on to the next fight because we're in the boxing where we know when there's a fight that wants to be made and we know why it's being held up. So with that being said, I would just try to move on to the next opponent, man, because you don't want to get to a point where you sitting too long just waiting for a fight. I would just move on if that's the case.
That's what I'm trying. He's sitting here begging. Kambosos said, nigga, go sell your jewelry, nigga. Go sell your jewelry, young nigga.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Go get the COVID shot. Go get the COVID shots, young nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm Kambosos. I'm the undisputed champ, nigga. You just a trash can belt holder. You know what I mean? Yeah, your own father, your stepfather, Mauricio Suleiman told you what you are. You the rainbow collision belt, nigga. You got a tutti frutti belt. You know what I mean? Fuck out
Did
of
you
here.
say
Lou, what's up with
rainbow
this young
belt?
nigga, man? Rainbow belt, nigga. You got a Tutti Frutti belt. Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop tripping, man. You know, you need to be like Shakur Stevenson, man. Shakur said, I just want to fight. I got my belt. I ain't begging him. You know, when Bob first told Shakur, Lou, that he wasn't getting that Navarrete belt, that fight, Shakur was mad as hell. But you know what he did, Lou? He moved on.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. Move
on. Then he started calling out Cool Boy and Chris Cooper. See, that was Devin Haney need to do, man. Move on. And if you're just getting in here, man, we appreciate it if you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, we doing good, man. We almost up to 1,000. So let's get this 1,000 going. March to 1,000, baby. I want to get 1,000 before the end of this year, man. I mean, the end of this month, man. So let's hit the subscribe button. Tell everybody hit the subscribe button of Butter Entertainment, because once we get that, everything really gonna be flowing.
Yeah,
there,
everything changes, baby.
That's right. We going on a marching hunt now, baby. You know, let's go to subscribe, man. We ain't got that much to go, man. So let's do this thing. JA say, I don't know why they're still talking in the media about fighting instead of sending the offer and handing the bid. They always do that, though.
That's
they always do that shit, man. That's them.
That's what the boxing world has come to, man. Send the contract. Stop all the talking. Send the contracts.
And stop all the talking. That's all they do, man. I can't figure out why fans so pressed about Haney and Cabozza fighting. I don't care. Haney or Loma, a good fight for Cabozza. Exactly.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah. I always say whatever scenario it comes out to, it's good. It'll be a good fight. That's my thing.
Exactly, and they doing that, Lou, because they feel. Because Devin Haney had the you know, he had, I don't care what they say, he had the WBC belt. So they feel that he should be, you know, mandatory to, you know, to get the first, you know, go at fighting Cabozza. So Bobby Dudes are gonna try this shit again. You know what I mean? what you doing, man? You're beating up on, man.
You hear me now?
Oh, you good, champ.
Oh man.
Look who just joined us, man. One of the rebuttal. Yeah, we still can see you, champ. We still can see that rebuttal sign, man. Look who just joined us, y'all. Boxing Enthusiast, one of our first fans, man. The Rebuttal Entertainment, Boxing Enthusiast. What's up, champ?
How you doing, guys?
Man, I'm doing great on a happy Monday day. You know what I'm saying? We in here, we just kicking it, and we talking about why all of a sudden that this fight with Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson to happen. We already said how we feel, and Boxing Enthusiast said how he feel. So if you in the chat, man, you just jumping in, start off by dropping the like and tell us how you feel about this, man. Tell us how you feel.
Exactly.
What was that again?
My man Tyrone, he been missing the action, Lou. Tyrone been missing the action. He's in here now. What's up, Tyrone? Salute, family. Yeah,
Tyrone,
man.
what's up, man?
I mean, I don't know what's going on with these young guys, man. And then you figure if you got your father telling you what to do, he's your trainer, you'll get some good advice, man. But his father be acting like a fucking cuckoo sometimes, Lou. He, you know, instead of acting like a daddy, he act like something else, man. You know, you're still a daddy even though you're a trainer. Give your son some good advice. You know what I mean? Tell him stop begging for the fucking belt and drop that below rainbow collision belt he got. And let's keep fighting, man. I mean, I just don't understand, Lou. Am I wrong?
Nah, hey, look, move on. I say move on. I just said it. Just move on, man. If the fight ain't happening and it ain't moving in the direction of which is going to promise to happen, keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. It's other fights out here to be made. Like I said, any one of these scenarios, Loma, Cabozza, Devin Haney, Loma, all these fights make sense. So with that being said, with all of this action in this division, it shouldn't be no waiting around. It shouldn't be. It should be like, okay, he not ready to fight. Boom, let me go to this one. It's enough action for everybody.
Bobby Thursday, can you hear us? Is your ear plugging?
Yeah, that's it. I can
they
hear
working?
You now, that's it, brother.
So what do you think, man? What do you think about the Shakur Stevenson and what's Valdez? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm surprised it got made, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't think Bob would put him in the Valdez.
Exactly. I truly believe. So if the fight happens, what's your prediction?
Shakur late stoppage or the points win.
Oh,
Can
man,
I put you in the
Shakur's
books?
just,
Can I put you in the books, boxing enthusiast? Can I put you in my book?
Put him in the book.
yeah,
I like your style, champ.
late stoppage.
All the way from
Okay.
UK with his butterwear hat on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We
Get the
got
hat
men
on
of the
especially.
Lord. Luke, brother, how you been? What's going on, man of the Lord?
What's up, champ? How you feeling?
How you doing, brother?
Man, yeah, man. So I don't know, man, but I'll tell you one thing. If Devin Haney can take anything from Shakur Stevenson, Luke, that's what he needs to take from him, man.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If anything, he say, men of the Lord said, Shakur drops him, bro.
Okay, men of the Lord, I'm gonna put you in the books.
Put it in the books, Luke. You know what I mean?
Stop it.
But yeah, man. Yeah, he need to. Oh yeah, man. He need to change that shit, Luke. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on with him, man. Yeah, you good, man. He need to get some real help, man. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the channel, man. He say Bob Arum doesn't want to lose Shakur Stevenson, so he had to make the Valdez fight. Exactly.
There you go. Thank you, Joseph, for your comment, man.
Exactly. That was me and Lou earlier today.
That's right.
Easy work on Valdez.
Okay. I'm here. We think alike, men of the Lord. We think alike, champ. I think unanimous decision on late stoppage.
Bob ain't had no other choice but to make it. You know, he see his press, even though he's 90. Do we really care for Bob? You think Bob really care? He's 90 years old, man.
But you gotta understand, he has some boxing pride, though, Lewis, man. You know what I'm saying? At some point, even if it's faded over the years, you can't be that high in the game and not have some sense of integrity and pride, like far as making these fights happen, man. Knowing that these fights are knocking at the door and you got the power to make these fights happen. I think he have enough pride to make these fights happen. Either it's force or by just him just manning up and making the fights happen.
Yeah, okay. Tyrone say Valdez is a sacrificial lamb. Bob knows how to change public opinion on himself.
Damn, Tyrone, you going hard on the Monday, champ.
Hey, Lou, they coming in saying the same thing me and you said. All of them. They saying the same thing me and you said earlier, man.
I started out by saying
well,
I started out by saying what Lil Wayne said, the block is hot. And I gotta get where it's cool at, man. He ain't stupid, man. He know when the public eyes on his ass. He know it.
Exactly, because he wasn't thinking about making that fight. He was gonna let the 126 Navarez come. What it is? How do you pronounce that shit? And come up and fight Valdez instead of Shakur. So Shakur was gonna have to call out Chris Colbert. You know what I mean? And then he started messing with my our man Lou Cool Hand. You know what I mean?
Cool, yeah.
So Bob know what he's doing strategically, man. You know, he shit for like 70 years, man. So he know what the fuck he doing. He had a bad public perception on him, and he tried to clear it by he said, hey, boss, the truth. He said, Valdez, I'm sorry, I gotta feed you to the wolves, man. I cannot continue to take the beat down in public perception. So I'm gonna have to feed you to Shakur without you know, they're gonna have Valdez. So I feel God bless you, man. That man gonna beat your ass.
And you gotta know that these guys, man, that they got damage control teams. And they got eyes and ears out there on the street to know when there's negative heat on you. And not only that, how to fix that shit. How can we fix it? Man, you better go ahead and make that Stevenson and Valdez fight. Man, the public gonna eat your ass up. And boom, there we go. We got another fight. A boxing enthusiast, I always say, it doesn't matter how the fight happened. It's the fact that the shit is happening. Like you said before, you can't believe the fight's being made. Boom, that's a good fight to have. You know,
I think Bob thinks Valdez will beat Shakur.
He
You
crazy.
think so?
I think that's what Bob thinks. Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say he's crazy, man, because you know how I feel, Lou. You know, I might it's gonna be a good fight. I don't know how I feel. You know, Shakur he ain't no stopper. He ain't fought. He beat nobody but Jamel Herring. he beat an old military man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said, I just feel like this is his moment, man. Boxing enthusiasts, I said earlier, I feel like this is the fight that's gonna give Shakur Stevenson another notch to put him up on the upper level. I ain't saying it's gonna take him to the top, but it's just another notch in the mountain that he got to climb. That's what I feel. I think he's gonna be special this night when this fight happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Men of the Lord said, "I'm sweating now. Has to throw something out there." Yeah, exactly. he got to feed the public, champ.
That's right.
Bob said, "I got to keep these brothers signing. He need that bread."
That's right.
Oh man. So you know what, Lou? When we talk to Shoo, that time we talk to Shoo, we really gonna ask him. What, you know, we ain't gonna disrespect him, why? Because he signed with Top Rank. We're just gonna ask him, what made you sign with Top Rank?
Yeah,
because a lot of young black boxers sign with Top Rank. Why? Do anybody know why these young black boxers sign with Top Rank? A lot of them do it. You know what I mean? So even they already know what happened to Floyd. They already know what happened to Mikey. Why do they do it?
Do you think Al Heyman's giving them offers?
You think so?
Maybe Bob Earn is the best thing out there right now. You gotta look at from what they look. They get more information. Yeah, they get more information than we do, Lord. You know what I'm saying? We get information. We get filtered down information. They're in business with him. They're in bed with him business wise, or trying to. So they're going to get the top notch information that they're going to need to navigate them to making that decision. I truly believe that. So we get second tier information. I think that they're getting first hand information, and so it might be something good about going to Top Rank Boxing with Bob Earn. I mean, that's just my take.
Don't say that too loud. I don't want people shooting bullets at the screen, Luke.
It's got to be something. You said it, Lewis. Like a lot of the fighters are signing with him.
Yeah,
it's got to be something.
And they already know what happened.
Exactly. Either it's a lot of people that's very, very stupid, or a lot of people that's very, very smart, and they know some shit we don't know. That's how I can look at that.
Exactly. J.A. say facts. He beat his 35-year-old sparring partner. I need to see him beat somebody legit. Exactly, J.A. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna rebut that, J.A. So if he beat Valdez, where does that leave him? Is that just leaving him? He just plateauing at that level right there. What does that leave him, Jay? I'm just curious.
Jay Valdez going to petition to fight with his T. They signed with Top Rank for the bigger guarantee. Hey, that T be working, baby. I got some of that T. That Valdez T, boy. He gonna do something, man. Tyrone say, I know it because Top Rank is the best to start your career. They do put their young fighters on TV. Totally agree. Tyrone. They sure do. You know what I mean? They do get them all on TV, man. But what's the guy? Oh, that was Oscar. He signed with Oscar. My fault. Bob, good to start your career, but after you get your name, you gotta leave. That's right. If I'm signing with Top Rank, I ain't signing no more than 3-4 fight deal, and I'm done. Men of the Lord, brothers, I really don't know why they do that. Too many shady things going on over there at Top Rank. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on over there, and you know he taught. He taught his brother-in-law the rope. Now listen here. When I die, I'm passing you the torch. You do the same fucking thing to these guys.
And you'll get the same response.
Do the same fucking treatment to these guys. You know, I want the ARUM legacy to live on. Man, this shit crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit is crazy. J.A. say, I don't know how to really judge him for real until I see him against someone in their prime. You hear that, Lou?
Yeah, okay, Jay. That's fair. That's fair. I just feel like this is gonna be the fight where he just play his skills at the top level, man. Well, not a top opponent, but I mean, this is one of the better fighters in the division. He can only go as far as the competition in the division. And last I checked, it's a couple of guys that's in the top 5 that he beat. Jamar Herring. You got a couple other fighters that I would like to see him fight, but for the most part, as long as he's doing it against the competition in the top 5, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree, man. But he got to do something, man. Because if he don't, he got to change the strategy. You know what I mean? They got to change the whole perception of top rank to start getting everybody. Because I think people really gonna start looking at it and stop signing with them, man. But they're gonna have to start the whole perception of top rank, man. And if they don't, it's gonna be a problem because they're gonna start losing a lot of these young fighters that signed with them, man. Big Baby Anderson fight about 6 times a year on top rank. Yeah,
Come on,
baby, you know, Bob. That's how Bob loves them heavyweights, though.
Yeah, he do.
Bob, that you want to discriminate, he discriminate. He love them heavyweights. He love them heavyweights more than anything. So he gonna put them heavyweights on the big picture. You know, Tyrone say they don't sign with PBC because the fighters there get most of their money on the back end. So you have to sell. No money there for a young fighter. I can go with that, Tyrone. You know, I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. You know, but yeah, it's a wishy-washy sword, man. Slippery slope, man. When it comes to that kind.
That's right.
You hear me?
Because I'm telling y'all right now, Floyd Mayweather in about 5 more years, I don't think he's gonna be a Mayweather promotion. I'm telling you.
You don't think so?
Nah, man. I just think he got too much other shit going on. He don't put the time into it like he should be putting into it. You know, he Floyd Mayweather. They expect to see you. They expect you, you know, handling stuff. They expect you in the gym. They expect a lot of stuff from him, man. You know, he leave that stuff to what's common them. You know what I mean? What you think? What you think, Lou? Come on, you know what I mean? I don't think he gonna do it, man. I think a lot of them ain't gonna. They're not gonna sign with Mayweather Promotions.
Well,
So
I have been hearing that. I did hear some rumblings that a lot of PBC fighters are moving on because they're not being treated and not fed the right way. So that it might be some merits to that, man. Because if your livelihood is not being treated correctly,
That's it.
You feel like you got to make moves. You know, I feel over the last year or so, they said at least 10 fighters have called out to other promoters to have them sign because they say they're living arrangements, they're not being paid, and it's multiple things that's happening to them that's derailing their career, like not being exposed, being on the shelf for multiple months without having a fight in line. And all this stuff is documented. This is well-known information. So if that's true, then yeah, you said 5 years. If you keep up that behavior, shit, you ain't gonna have shit to go. You ain't gonna have no fighters in the stable, you know? But what I really feel is, I feel like they got too many fighters, Lou. They got over 200 some fighters, man. I just don't think they have the material to keep their fighters fed. And when that happens, you got motherfuckers that's gonna run like a stray dog. A stray dog gotta eat. You're gonna go wherever it is people feeding you. And I think if that's continuing to happen, I think in 5 years that shit ain't gonna be it.
Sorry, guys, I had some technical difficulties. That's me back.
Don't worry about it. Okay, all right. Yeah, so Lou, if you're a young fighter, who you going to sign with?
Well, based upon history, I'm gonna go with Bob ARUM. You know, no, because if I'm don't get me wrong, every promoter got their shit with them. Let's put because boxing is just fucked up sport because it's not governed. It's room for the promoters to get over on the fighters because nobody's watching from the top. I probably will go with Bob. I'll go with the old geezer, but I will have in mind that this is a stepping stone for me. This is not where I'm going to end up. This is where I'm starting, and this is where I'm a plateau from. That's what I would do as a young fighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Because what's after that? Either Golden Boy.
Yeah.
How about matchup?
I'd have to go with Eddie Hearn because it's quite a long
That's
flight
what
to
I'm
the
saying.
States.
Exactly. Lou, you got all about matchup.
What did Box Enthusiast say?
He had to go with Eddie Hearn.
And why did he say?
Because it's quite a long flight to the States.
I like that. Well, no, I think I would start with because I would look at Lewis. We gotta look at this though. Look at what he did for these careers of Oscar, Mayweather. Yeah, they had to leave him, but sometimes you gotta leave before you can do better. But look at the springboard that they was able to spring off of. Mayweather, Oscar. These are two best selling fighters probably ever, and they springboarded from top rank. So maybe these new fighters are using Mayweather and Oscar as to say, hey, look what happened to them. Look how they springboarded and became what they become. Because before they became these top guys, they were with top ranked boxing. That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, exactly. Dante say BBC got over 185 fighters. Not enough shows for all of them. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly, man. And
you got stray dogs out there, man. People ain't out here eating, and then they're not gonna get it. What boxer wants to keep a regular job? You can't do both. You'll never be able to be successful at doing a regular job and boxing. Like my man, Rice? He said, I can quit my day job now. And people didn't, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. Like, I don't have to punch the clock. When I get up, I can concentrate on just working on my craft. I ain't got to go punch a clock and then worry about treating boxing secondary. So maybe that's what these fighters are going through, man. And they just gonna make the call to say, look, I gotta do what's best for my career.
Exactly. I totally agree, man. Dante say, if I am a young fighter, you can't go to the zone. They don't see you in America. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. But hey, if you were a top flight fighter, they gonna find a way. One thing about the Eddie Hearn and them, they will let you go fight on another platform. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take some money to get them off there. But they'll let you go fight on another platform. Like Doo Doo Boo Boo. They say you can go anywhere. The Lord say if Shakur fight Valdez and win, do he move up or fight Colbert? Who been calling him out? I would, if I was Shakur, would be a good of a resume. Colbert been having words all day, all kinds of words, man.
That's all he do.
That's all they do is beef on Twitter. They Twitter beefs. I hate it. All of them. That's all they do, man. They Twitter beefs. Y'all remember USA Tuesday nights? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
And like journeyman fight.
Yeah.
Exactly. I totally agree, man. And that's what they need to start back doing, man. Because all these fights are not pay-per-view words. We all know that.
They really not. They really not.
I think he's doing that just to make them some kind of money, man. He know all the times is hard. Even though he know the pay-per-views ain't gonna do too good, I think he's just trying to get them to make some kind of money, Lou. Some kind of money to help them and go forward to the some kind of money to help them with their family and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, help keep all them happy.
He's having, come on, man. You know that shit ain't worth it.
Yeah. Because as the promoter, it's your job to take care of your fighters. Your job is to keep them winning, keep them in a good position to earn money and successful fights, man. That's the job of your promoter. Always keeping you in a winning position and make fights happen. Shit.
And if they don't, it's time for you to start fussing and fighting or pull a turn, call them racist. But I can't wait to see how that's gonna go, man. You know what I mean? I just can't wait. You wait till you get another contract with this man. You know what I mean? You one of the highest paid fighters in boxing. And he couldn't get you the mega fight, so you feel he owe you $10 million. Was it written in stone in the contract? If it's written stone in the contract, they might have the case.
They might.
We don't know what it is. You'll let you go try to read the contracts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
looking
wasn't
at
written in
history,
stone, Lou.
right. Well, looking at history of these boxing contracts, man, like you said, Louis, you gotta have that shit in writing. None of that shit where he say, she said, that shit doesn't matter. We've seen multiple times where the promoter just walked free because you didn't have the verbiage in the contract. Yeah, I know what he said, but what did he put on the paper? What did you sign?
Exactly. And then he read it, and you made this amount of money, you made this, he gave you this, you that. Well, what the fuck you complaining for? You know what I mean? That's what they gonna say. Yeah, we know you ain't get the mega fights, but what do you do? You know, after they get one of them smart ass judges like that was on that Fury Wilder joint who knew boxing.
That's what I'm talking about.
What did you do? What did you do to contribute to the fight? Did you help sell it? You know what I mean? He'd be like, sorry, young man, but I do watch boxing and I see your interviews and I see you're not an engaging fella. So I mean, what are you doing to help Mr. ARUM sell this fight so he can give you these big fights and make the big money? Boy, I couldn't be a judge.
Yeah, I could see you being that Russian judge. I could see that. I could see you up there, man.
They hate me, boy. Boo Boo should sue Hearn. He didn't get him Gigi or Canelo or Charlo. Exactly. And look, we're gonna leave Charlo out of it. Exactly. Yeah, we can hear you bounce through this.
Okay.
He didn't give him Gigi. He didn't. No, Canelo wasn't over there. He just, Canelo was over there. He didn't give him Gigi. He didn't give him Canelo, Murata, or Mangia. All the people who was on the same side of the daggone street.
So why do you think he didn't give him these fights? Was he just thought that he couldn't win? Or man, was it not? The money wasn't there.
You heard him say that nobody want to fight him. That's what they saying. He said that nobody want to fight him.
Wow.
Eddie Hearn, he said, and I believe Eddie Hearn on that one. You hate the way Law fights, so you know you can't stand the way Boo Boo fight. You know, even though you're supposed to judge people like that, man. Oh, come on, he's big old 2.0. After the fifth and sixth round, he on that bicycle the rest of the fight. Because it's like after the fifth and sixth round, he lose all his gas.
Yeah, but
he runs out of gas, man.
We're talking about 3 fights, man. Triple G, Canelo, and Charlo. None of these fights happen. You figure out of those 3, at least land one of those fights, man. At least one of those fights. For whatever reason, one of them fights got to happen. So, yeah, I would be suing him because my promoter, he could give me those fights. We'd be in court.
Look, he ain't suing him. You know, he got him. Hey, he ain't got a pot to piss in. He lucky Eddie Hearn signed his ass. So he ain't gonna do nothing. So hey, he lucky Eddie Hearn signed him. You know that dude ain't doing nothing like that, man. Come on, man. Boo Boo, like, well, I'm glad to sign me, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy the man signed me for that, man. Good, man. Wasn't nobody signing him. Would you sign him?
Nah, I wouldn't.
I mean.
But if you're gonna sign him, man, you committing to. If you sign him, you got to commit to getting him good fights, man. I wouldn't have signed him, but if I did, I'm gonna honor and do what I'm supposed to do as his promoter to make these fights happen, man. I get what you're saying, though. I wouldn't sign him. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like you said before, man, Shakur Stevenson, I think after his contract is up, like you said, he'll be gone. Where he going to next, we don't know. Inquire with mine want to know, but I don't think he's gonna be with Bob and them no more. And he might be a free agent like Devin Haney or like Triple G. He might be a free agent and say, you know, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do and stuff like that. And I'm not signing with no.
Yeah, either ways, man, he got to do what's best for his career, man. Who knows what these fighters' ideas are when they get into it? Because most of these guys got people in their ear that's navigating their career. So I would more so boxing enthusiasts be like, look, I'm gonna be here for a minute, and I try to stay a free agent as long as possible, because at the end of the day, you control your career, especially a top fighter like Shakur Stevenson. The fighters that we're talking about, these guys control their own careers and their destiny.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The promoters make the fights, but the fighters are they're their own salesmen basically. You go out there and you perform like Shakur Stevenson probably going to do against Oscar Valdez, and you control your own destiny, man. So me personally, I would try to be a free agency for as long as possible and get that
exactly. I'm pulling the Canelo, Devin Haney. I'm not signing with nobody. I might sign a one fight deal, but I might even find a 2-fight deal. But that's it. I'm not doing nothing else, man. Because I enjoy. You can go this place, you can go to that place, you go with this place. You can go sign and do whatever you want, man. And that's what who doing better, getting fights, Shakur or Haney? Oh, Shakur.
Shakur, Shakur.
100%.
I just had a long soliloquy about Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney like a little brat. They're like a little spoiled crybaby, man.
Hey, look, Dante, we gave him the floor.
You don't want to fight me, Bantu. He like, you don't want to fight me? Come on. I went and got my drug test. I took the shots. You know what I mean? You told me to sell my jewelry. I sold my jewelry. Man, come on, man. Let's fight for the belt. Stop begging, nigga. Drop that motherfucking rainbow belt you got and become a man.
That rainbow belt.
That rainbow belt. That's what it is. That was Mauricio said it was. Drop that rainbow belt, become a man, and go fight somebody else. Go call somebody else out. Go fight Tevin Farmer. Go fight Tevin Farmer. I'd like to see that. Would you, Lou? Bantu, how you like that? Devin Haney and Tevin Farmer.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good call, Lewis. I like that one. I just seen something online that says. That's right. I'm starting to like that.
Exactly. Go fight Tevin Farmer. I mean, that's easy work, right? That's easy work.
Would you think so?
He's like, Haney the boogeyman. He going to hit Cabota with an uppercut from head. Shit.
I got to take this phone call. I'll be right back. I got to take this phone call.
All right. Hey, Bantu, he gonna hit him with the powder. He gonna hit him with the powder puff. He ain't gonna hit nobody no uppercut from hell. Where you get that from, man? Get out of here, man. He ain't got nothing to hurt nobody with. He gonna jab him to death. That's all he gonna do. I want to see Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. I think we're gonna see that. I really think we're gonna see that in May or June. I'm telling y'all now, because Gary fight this weekend. Leo fight. What, 2 weeks? Was that 2 weeks, Boston through February 5th?
Yeah, 3 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks. Oh, man, they can make that happen. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
They supposed to, even though they supposed to fought 5 years ago, Gary wasn't Lil Santa Cruz. They should have been for him, man.
What do you think about Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz next for the world title, possibly? For a final eliminator.
I think King Kong will knock Andy Ruiz until tomorrow.
You think so?
Andy Ruiz, man, he get hit too much, man. His quickness to be his size and that little bit of power he got, he get hit a lot, man. You see what Witchcon did to him, dropped him twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Ariola don't hit nowhere near as hard as King Kong.
Yeah, and he's like 40-year-old.
Exactly.
So is King Kong.
And what did I tell y'all last time on this show? I'm not going for no man ever who pulled both of his pants down unless somebody put tattoos on both of their asses. I can't root for no man who got tattoos on both his asses, man. All the way from his back to both his butt cheeks. I ain't never root for Andy Ruiz again. I'm done.
Could have been a woman tattooist.
Huh?
Could have been a woman tattooist.
Yeah, I don't care. It wasn't no woman. Dante say Ruiz and Ortiz. I like that fight. Yeah, it'd be a good fight. They fight. That's what they're talking about. But we'll see. That'll be a good fight though. I like to see it, man. Somebody got to beat the 42-year-old man besides Wilder, right?
Yeah, he's the only man to beat him, eh? Just Wilder.
Exactly.
What do you think's next? What do you think's next for Deontay?
Oh man, if I had my opinion, it will be Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It'd be Andy Ruiz, Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, then retire in the sunset. Or Usyk, if Usyk fight him. And then I'll retire, man.
Yeah. It's been 4 months since Joshua Usyk. You need to get the ball rolling. It's too long.
Yeah. Yeah, and I heard they still ain't got a date for that fight, man. Come on, what's going on? If they're going to make it happen, or Joshua just trying to find him a trainer and trying to just get more time to fine-tune his skills.
Yeah. This WBC arbitration shit carry on too long as well. With White and Fury.
Man, Dylan White always suing somebody.
I
man.
know.
What's this dude, man?
Hey, look.
All the heavyweight belts are fucking
right. I got a question, y'all. Okay. The split, they arguing 80-20, right? Are you okay with that, boxing enthusiast? Are you okay with this, Lewis?
Yeah.
It should be 90-10.
But the only thing I will say is Dylan White does pull in good pay-per-view numbers in the UK. He gets at least 300,000 like every fight.
Yeah, and I saw that. I saw that on a report.
So man, let me tell you something. If our pay-per-view was $25, $30, man, we'd get about $5 million up in this joint.
Well, exactly. £20 in dollars, that's like $32 or something. Regular
$32.
Right.
You know, so if it was $32, Lou, they'd be saving $40, $45 over here.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
You've got luck.
I was thinking 70-30 with a little bit of pay-per-view on the back end. You can't argue with that. 80-20, you can't argue with because you're not bringing nothing to the real table like that. Fury is the guy.
But it wasn't Fury that did that. It was the sanctioning body that did that.
So why do you think they did it, though?
They're going against their own rules as well because you see the interim champion is entitled to 40%, is it?
Yeah.
Am I right?
And they got a couple of...
Yeah.
They got some... Well, how much time do they got to make it happen?
I don't know. Oof. I know one
thing.
They
just pushed back the horse bid.
Moving on. This dude.
He might be.
Always suing somebody. He got how many losses he got? He got about 3-4 losses.
Who?
Dylan White.
Dylan. 2. Joshua and
2. And which con was on drugs?
Yeah.
That's all he got? I thought he had more than that.
Yeah, just AJ and Povetkin.
I thought he had like 3-4 losses. Nah, man, it ain't worth it, man. Dylan White, I'm tired of that dude, man. Somebody need to knock his ass until tomorrow, man. Because it's just not worth it. He just want the money.
28
man.
and 2.
I mean, he going to sleep.
He ain't that popular over in the US, is he, Dillian?
Nah, they hate him over here.
It's quite cocky.
they want him to fight Wilder so Wilder can knock him out.
Knock his ass out. Yeah. And people that's fucked up how people want your demise, man. We want to see you fight Wilder. Why you want to see? I want to see him get knocked the fuck out. You know, that's just how this fucking boxing world is, though, man. Boxing a brutal sport, man.
Most of the UK fans say he'll take any fight, he'll fight any man, but he's turned down like 10 title fights.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs to start accepting fights sooner or later.
I want to ask you, man, how is it coming out there with Khan and Brooke? What they pump for that fight? What's the energy out there?
Oh, it's way past its sell-by date.
So you telling me it's like the milk in the refrigerator, it expires on the 3rd, but you still got it in the refrigerator on the 6th. It's still a little good after 2 or 3 days. You still could drink it. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I'd say I'd rather go back to eating cereal and water than watch that.
I'm with you.
Tough times growing up.
Big Baby Miller coming back soon. Yeah, I know that. I watch him all the time. Training with Calvin Cunningham. I'm trying to get him on the show. You know what I mean? The first thing I'm going to ask him, Big Baby Miller, the real Big Baby. The first thing I'm going to ask
him is about that.
Can I
get
them blood for? Can I get some? I'll say,
And
look,
you ain't gonna dress it up.
Valdez sent me some tea. I'll say, Valdez done sent me some tea, man. Where you get that shit from, man? You know, my doctor said I need to change a lot of shit.
Oh shit! You ain't gonna dress it up or nothing. You just gonna straight shoot it.
Man, he was like, I'm just gonna ask him. I mean, shit. All those drugs he found in this system, he had to get something over the States. You know what I mean? He get all this shit from
Dante coming out swinging. He said, Conor Brook winner get Thurman battle of the old champs.
Hey, look, Dante, don't get me started, boy. Don't get me started on you, boy. Man, Keith Thurman got everybody pumped. I can say if y'all want. They talking about Keith Thurman on Twitter and everything, man. Even Leonard Ellerby said, man, that motherfucker Thurman got me wanting to watch the fight. Even though I was going to watch, he really got me watching. He can sell a fight.
He's going to be hiding.
Leonard Ellerby every day.
Damn, man, the weekend, man. Exactly. Gary Russell, this weekend, right? The 22nd.
Yep.
The shit is coming. Yep. Boxing enthusiasts, the fight is coming, man. January 22nd. Gary Russell. He ain't been in that ring. Yeah, he's fighting this Saturday.
He fight this Saturday, Showtime. 22nd.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight, man. I want to see what he still got. I want to see if he still has something to offer in his weight division, man. I still want to see. He been out for a while. I want to see.
Look, Dante say, man, don't ask Big Baby that.
Hey, Dante, look. Hey, look, Dante. When he do that, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buzz right out. I'm just gonna jump off.
Man,
I'm gonna jump right off.
Hey, we're gonna get to the heart and the root of it. Where you get it from, champ? I mean, we want to know. Shit, I might want to get some of that shit.
But you know what? That'll be like Jim Rome, man. Remember Jim Rome, the interview guy? I think it was ESPN, and he was asking. Yeah, he was asking Jim Everett, the quarterback of the Rams at the time, and they got into it. He asked him some questions. Oh shit, that's going to exactly be like, man. That's crazy.
Big Baby's another guy that let a guy stick a needle in his ass.
Exactly, you're right. Dante Hall say, I won't go into buy fight. I watched the interview on the last saying he had me pumped up. Exactly. Hey, Dante, I played that joint 3 times on the channel. Had you pumped up, boy. I'll tell you. Make everybody want to buy a fight, man. Man. I mean, everybody want to buy that joint, man. Lou, you want to buy after hearing that?
Yeah, man. I was shadow boxing on the radio, man, when I heard that joint. I think it's a good speech. And I think it's not gonna be the last time you hear that joint. Because it ain't just the speech, it's just his actions that he a top-notch fighter, man. He looking forward to getting back in the ring. And I think he spoke for you ever see people give a speech and you like, man, he didn't stand behind that shit. He stood behind that joint, man. That's what made it special, Joe.
Exactly. He said, I'm getting my Martin Luther King groove on.
That's right. Yeah, man.
Exactly, man. Yeah, man. But yeah,
2
man.
weeks after that,
man. Doing, huh?
Right. 2 weeks after, let me see, 20, that's 3 weeks, and then Thurman. And then Thurman. Hey, do me a favor, big fella.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Do me a favor, man. Put that card back up there. Every time I see it, it just gives me hope that boxers in the right path. Put that Thurman card back up there. if it ain't too much trouble, man. I love this shit, boxing enthusiasts, man. This shit lets me know.
You know, anytime. Hey, look, anytime I can let everybody see the best welterweight in the world, man, you know what I mean? It's not too much at all, man.
There it is.
Anytime I can let
everybody see the
best look at him.
February 5th.
Tornado coming.
Yeah, buddy. Y'all can joke all y'all want, but y'all know deep down inside, y'all want to see this man back in the ring, Joe. And for whatever reason it is. And you got to think, it's multiple reasons why people want. Some people want to see him lose. Some people want to see him retire and leave boxing alone. But then you got some people that want to see him and what the press conference is going to be like. I'm more the press conference kind of guy. I like that shit. I like when they talking shit and not just saying anything. That shit makes sense when he be saying. So I'm all for that.
Exactly. That's the thing. You can just be talking, but when the shit makes sense, it's a totally different story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doctor say, tell me, baby, if he popped dirty again, say he got it from Canelo, they will throw all that shit out.
He down with the Canelo,
That's
you
good.
Yeah, I'm about to use that one.
Hey, Dante, that's a good one there, champ. So, Lou, that's what we got to tell him, Lou. If you say
buddy.
you dirty, to say you were part of the Eddie Venoso camp, and Lou, they'll strike that shit off the record, Lou.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Before we go, man, Chris Colbert, Shakur Stevenson. If that fight happened after the Valdez fight, let's assume Shakur wins. How do you think that go, boxing enthusiast?
Chris Colbert. Sorry.
You picking Chris Colbert?
What did you say?
Picking Chris Colbert? You picking Chris Colbert over Shakur Stevenson?
Oh, Shakur. No, I picked Shakur in a stoppage as well.
Same here, boxing enthusiast. Same here. I don't see what Chris Colbert has to offer that Oscar Valdez does. I mean, don't get me wrong, Colbert's going to have a different style. But I think at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson has the type of style where he can adapt and adjust. And his supreme boxing skills. I got him the same, either stoppage or late stoppage or unanimous decision. That's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so that's what I
Colbert
like.
hasn't got that much power.
Exactly. Shakur, he'll get over. He'll be like, well, I ain't getting that fight. Let me move on. But Devin Haney, his ass is begging and plea and call the nigga out 50 damn times on the fucking Twitter to get a shot, man. Just move on. You're gonna eventually get it. You said you wanted the top 5 fighters in the world at lightweight, so what the fuck? You can get it. You're gonna get it. I mean, let's move on, man. I just hate the way it's going with him, man.
So I got a question before we go.
Don't like
I got a question. Do you think the fact that Shakur Stevenson has a silver medal, that he's able to get the fights more so than Devin Haney, or do you just think he's just an overall better show?
Nah, it's just an overall better show, but better show. He could sell a fight, you know, and if you leave it up to everybody else. Everybody's ducking. He got powerful fists. He will knock everybody out, Lou. That's why they ducking Haney. You know, he knocks everybody out.
Yeah, because he got that sledgehammer. He got the sledgehammer.
It's like Haney's been propelled into the position he's in so quick that he's not really got the what do you call it?
Exactly.
Like the pedigree to back it up.
So Mauricio took it from him. Exactly. He gave it to him. He took it from him, and then he begged him to get it back. Doctor said Colbert don't punch hard, he had no technical enough. Depends on his effort. That fight, if they fight Lou, it's gonna be the boldest fight in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
Colbert,
Oscar,
they like the
Oscar
same
Valdez.
fight.
Yeah, and you know what? I like Oscar Valdez fight with Shakur Stevenson because it's contrast of styles. Those are the beautiful makings of a great fight. That's why I like that fight more so than Colbert. Colbert, like I said, he's going to be more boxing, more athletic. He's going to get around a little better. But Valdez, he fights one way, and we know that. He comes ahead.
Yeah.
He's shown it in pretty much all his fights. When last time you see him trying to box?
He box. He don't come ahead unless he think he got you. Because he was going sideways belt check. He just set him up and hit him with that monster when he was on that Valdez.
And that's why I think he lost that Rosen fight, man. I think that fight could have been a draw. I
thought Valdez lost that fight.
You
see his face after the fight.
Exactly. He said casual knows don't even know Haney. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't. You know what I mean? Exactly, man. But yeah, man. So we had that out the way. Hopefully the fight will happen. You know, Shakur, Stevenson, Valdez, they in the talks. You know, me and Lou, we keep emailing these guys. We sending them threats, messages. We sending all kinds. We said we're gonna put COVID on them. If they, all kinds of shit if they don't make these fights happen. So Lou, I'm telling you, 2022, getting some of them, man.
That's
I told
right.
you we're gonna get a big one too, Lou. Watch what I tell you. We're gonna get a big one. And what this week, I think Canelo posted let everybody know who he fighting.
Yeah, the way I see it, we getting a lot of Hershey kisses, right? When you go trick or treating on Halloween, you get them Hershey kisses. And then when you go to that house and you get that big ass king size Snickers, that's what we need. We need a king size Snickers coming down the barrel, man. That's what we need. We need a king size candy bar, man, coming down the chute, man. And that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
They did say it was going to be a fight that the boxing purists are going to love.
Hell yeah.
I wonder who it's going to be.
I'll tell you what.
Exactly. That's what I think about it.
If that fight happens, I'm willing to put it out on the limb. If Canelo fights Shallow on Cinco de Mayo, big fella, we're going to throw hopefully COVID be cleared out by then. We're going to throw a motherfucking rebuttal party. We're going to get some tickets to go over there and get my man Boxing Enthusiast, first class, limousine, everything. You're going to come over here and wherever we have the party at, we're going to have you with us. Because that's how excited I am about that fight if it was to happen. Fuck all that 5-stick shit. We paying the money for that shit. We gonna pay for it. Fuck that. We going out like 100%. OGs, man.
Hey, Boston, y'all can travel out the country yet?
If you're vaccinated, I think so, yeah.
Well, shit.
Oh, you ain't vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think it's getting back to normal now.
Well, look, PSA announcement for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we changing it up, y'all. We talking booty, dick, and ass tomorrow. Don't come in here thinking we talking left hooks. we talking booty, dick, and ass tomorrow. So chime in, man. How men think. Larry's Law, 8:30, man. Be in his shop and have your question. I don't think y'all understand. Big fella has been taking comments and questions from the audience, man. So it's not necessarily that he's reading from the script. He allows you guys to put questions in the comments. Just make sure that they're detailed so we're able to give y'all the answers that y'all need. So with that being said, I look forward to tomorrow, man. 8:30 sharp.
Dante Hall say, Boxing Enthusiast, reach out to Josh Taylor, get him on the show.
That's right.
Dante, I've tried like 5 times. Email, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
He's too big for me now.
It's gonna happen.
It happens. It happens, Boxing Enthusiast. He's too big for you now.
Forget the little guy.
We'll have to go knock on the door. We'll have to go knock on the door,
right.
man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for coming in. I know we're going against the grain. Football is on, you know what I mean? But understand, you know what I mean? But it's almost over. We got 2 more weeks of football. So all our teams is out. So we ain't got to worry about that shit.
Now, what I'm about to say, something about watching football when your team ain't in it. That shit sucks.
Exactly. You be like, man, my player could have made that fuck that shit. You know,
right, you be waiting for an excuse to say, man, I ain't watching that shit commercial too long. Let me stop watching that shit, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man. But thanks everybody for coming in, man. Another good show. How men think tomorrow, Larry's Law. And you know I'm coming in early. You know, if Luke can get in, he get in. You know, I go on the show twice on Tuesdays. So do my thing, man. But yeah, man. So thanks everybody for coming in. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to pass the 1,000. We're trying to get it before the end of the year, man. So tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. When we only need about 200, 250, 240, something like that. So let's get it done, man. And we're going to keep striving. Then at the end of the year, like Eric said, we need like 10,000, baby.
Yeah,
so
229 is what we need. 229 to get to 1,000. Right. To see those 4 digits. That's right, man.
Subscribe to my channel too.
That's right. That's right.
Subscribe to Boxing
Enthusiast. Put out content
again. Yeah, he started back rolling again. I
That's
said,
right.
Yeah.
exactly, man. So help my man out. You know, Bobby Thule be doing his thing. So everybody go subscribe to his channel too, man. So, but y'all, we'll hit you guys
Cheers,
later.
brother.
We'll talk to you tomorrow. And peace and blessings, y'all.
Take it easy.